Hey guys, and welcome back. On this video, we're making birria ramen. So let's get going. All right, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get our meat ready. All right, what we have here is some short ribs, and what I did is I just took a knife, ran it down to the bone to open these up. I got about five short ribs. And I also got some ground chuck that I just sort of cubed up. We're gonna go ahead and make a rub. We got some oregano, some cinnamon and clove, some cumin, some salt and pepper. We'll just get that mixed up. And we will get our meat rubbed out. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get our meat. We're gonna set it inside and let it rest in there, let that all marinate. We're gonna get our slow and sear Gamato lit up and get that going. All right, we got our slow and sear up to 300. We'll just go ahead and get these on. And we're not going to cook these all the way. We're just going to get some smoke onto them, get the process started before we get our liquid part done. All right, we got our meat on the slow and sear. It's running about 325, 350, which is just fine. We're not really looking for a slow cook because we're going to be braising that meat the rest of the way. In the meantime, let's get our birria sauce or soup made. I'm not sure what you call it, but this is how we're gonna make it. So in my cast iron pan here, I'm gonna get some olive oil. I got some guajillo, dried chilies. And these are cut open, the seeds removed. I'm just gonna give this just a quick sear. To this, we're gonna add some ginger, and this is about a 1-inch slice that I just cut some thin discs. Some garlic cloves, and a whole large onion. Give this a couple minutes. All right, I got 3 tomatoes that I just quartered. And about 2 cups of water. We're gonna bring this up to a simmer, or actually we're gonna bring up high heat to a nice little boil, then we're gonna turn it down and simmer. All right, we're gonna turn this down, let it simmer for about 30, 40 minutes. we took our meat off about an hour and a half into the cook. It's got some good color to it. It's got some good smoke to it. We're just about done with our tomatoes and onions and pepper sauce, so we're gonna go ahead and get that blended. Try to be very careful. So I put my our short ribs and our chuck into a Dutch pan here, or a Dutch pot, and I'm just going to strain this out, and it's very hot. I'm going to use a little chicken stock to thin this out, get as much of this out of here. That's about 4 cups of chicken stock. Gonna add in some bay leaf, a little vinegar, and about a tablespoon or so of some honey to help cut that acid. We'll give this a mix. And let's get this back out on the slow and sear. And all we're going to do is let this cruise until that meat is tender and starts shredding apart. We still got plenty of charcoal in there. We're running at about 400 right now. So we'll give this about 2 hours and then we'll check on it. So let's do a little recap. I did show me taking the pot off the grill, but the slow and sear held at 400 degrees. We kept it on there for 4 hours and this thing was just bubbling away. And I just kept checking the meat, and if I can shred it with some tongs or a fork, we were good to go. So this is what we have. And I did bring the tongs over. And this is kind of what we have. Meat's like nice and falling apart. That soup has got nice and thick. This is great just the way it is. You can put this into a bowl, serve it with some shredded meat, put some onions and cilantro. We're gonna do a little something different here. And what I got here is some Tapatio ramen noodle soup. And you can get these at the grocery store. There's basically just a cup of soup. We have our Tapatio soup base, they call it. And we're definitely gonna use that. This is gonna add some more spice. We're gonna get some of our hot liquid here. We're gonna spoon that right in. I'm gonna grab a little bit of some meat here, grab a fork. Get that right in there. And we're gonna go ahead and close that lid. Let the heat of that mixture heat up those noodles. We'll give it a couple minutes. All right, it's been a few minutes and this is what we got. I don't know about you, but that looks damn good. All right, we got to bite into this. All right, and this thing smells great. I'm excited. Get some of that shredded meat. It's freaking hot. Oh yeah. That's spectacular. Spectacular. That's spectacular. That is freaking awesome. The flavors all over the place. It's got some good spice from it, and I'm guessing that spice coming from that Tapatio soup base. That's got a little spice to it. Noodles are cooked perfectly. That beef is just shredding, just tender as can be. I've seen YouTube videos out there doing birria, even making birria tacos, and I love birria. Being in Southern California, we have some really killer shops that make great birria. I've never made it myself. This recipe was also taken from Chef John over at foodwishes.com. I sort of followed his recipe, but did a twist with the barbecue to get some of that smoke flavor to it, which you get a little hint of that smoke. It's not incredible, like overpowering, but it's there. And my brother-in-law, Will, told me about a guy here in Chula Vista, Southern California, that sells this. And I thought that was awesome. It's cold outside. This is some good old, like, warm you up type of food. And you guys have got to give this a try. Remember, hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you guys in the next round. Thanks for watching.